We are standing in the gathering room of the future Brown Family Grief Center, a beautiful space that our families will be able to come into. They'll all be able to gather together in this gorgeous space as families all together, maybe 10 families all together at the same time. We'll come and gather together in what will soon be a beautiful, comforting environment right here in our gathering room. And if you come this way, this will be a gorgeous kitchen space where our families might be able to sit around a huge dining room table, share a meal together, and then from there, once they meet with their grief counselors together as a whole, our adults can break off into their own adult grief groups, and then our children can break off into their age-specific rooms as well. So come on this way and let me show you some other special spaces we have. This space is going to be our art room. Art is so extremely important to our kids, and now we'll be able to offer to our adults. Special projects that allow kids to honor their loved ones. They get to take them home with them. We hear many stories about them hanging on to them close. Just a beautiful way for them to remember their special person. So very excited that we're going to have this dedicated space to be able to do even more of that. Now we're entering our age-specific rooms. We'll have 3 rooms, a littles for our elementary school, a middles for our middle schools, and a bigs for our high school age children. So this space will eventually have a playhouse and all kinds of different avenues for children to learn healthy coping skills through play. It'll be an extremely special place, nothing scary about it, and just that added ability to be able to help these children cope with an incredible loss, especially at a very young age. So excited to have this very comfortable and fun space for children to learn some healthy coping skills. This is our middles room. So similar to the littles room, this one will just be age specific for that age group. So we'll have a foosball table in here and some other fun activities for them to do. Once you start getting kids and teens playing with their hands, they just tend to start to open up, and then they'll relate to each other, and it just helps form some wonderful relationships and allows these children to know that they are not alone. And our bigs room, this is for our high school students, our teenagers. We will have an air hockey table in here, and same as with our middle school kids, some activities for them to be able to start to open up and relate to each other. And then all of our rooms will have elements to it that allow all of our licensed clinical social workers the ability to work with them and work through their grief. Everything will go back to healthy coping skills and ways that these children can cope with their grief now and take far into the future. This is our theater room, our theater and music room. So this room will allow our children to come in, maybe act out their feelings, play a little music. We'll have the ability to play with puppets. A lot of times puppets might say something the children don't want to say or can't say. So again, all different ways of coping with their grief and building those healthy coping skills and tools for their toolbox. So very excited to have this space for our children to be able to express their feelings in a different way. This is one of 2 adult group support rooms that we have here in the Brown Family Grief Center. So this will allow a space that's comfortable for adults to come in as a group. This might be for adults who have lost a spouse. It may be for a caregiver who is now raising a child who has lost somebody, but this will be a dedicated space for the adults to come together as a group as well. And again, we'll have 2 of these rooms. This is definitely one of my favorite rooms. This is our Education and Conference Center. And this space will hold 160 people, will allow us to offer workshops to the community, educational opportunities, have the ability to be able to offer grief-sensitive training to businesses in the community, all kinds of opportunities here. And we'll also open this up to the community for use. So if your civic group needs a space to meet, or your business wants to have an off-site retreat, we'll be able to welcome people here to use this facility as well. We're coming around the front side of the building now, and these are our individual grief counseling spaces. So now we'll actually be able to have 4 individual counseling rooms for adults and children both who may need that extra support through individual counseling with one of our LCSWs or one of our bereavement counselors here at Hospice and Palliative Care of Iredell County. So that's just a really quick overview of the amazing building and center that this Brown Family Grief Center is going to be to this community. And we're now looking to you to help us cross the finish line. We have 30% more to go to meet our $5 million goal. So please visit us on www.hoic.org or call our office at 704-873-4719. Every donation counts, it all adds up, and we'll also be offering the ability to pledge out if you would like to make a substantial gift. And we are just so incredibly grateful for everybody that has gotten us to this point in this campaign and looking forward to crossing the finish line so we can serve our community.